In your view, tell us what the public sector's role in developing a vibrant economic ecosystem and innovation ecosystem is.
We're terrific conveners. We are terrific advocates. Occasionally we bring money to the table. And all of those things are we can invest in making sure that the larger infrastructure of entrepreneurialism is enhanced in a place. The things that we shouldn't do are overregulated or get ourselves too involved in picking winners and losers. That's usually where particularly the public sector can go wrong. So you have to be smart about this. One of them was around the need for a seed fund at a particular level of business startup. We, with our partners at Philadelphia Industrial Development Corporation, put up $3 million of public money, asked for private proposals to match that, to create a $6 million fund. To be honest, $6 million is a lot of money, but in the world of venture capital, it's not a lot of money compared to the kind of size funds that are out there. But it puts a marker on a sort of a public table that the city is willing to put its money where its mouth is about entrepreneurialism, about startups. It smartly has allowed the expert in the private sector to manage the fund, pick the winners and losers, with the recognition that not every business pick is going to be a total success. There's a lot of failure in the startup world, and this is a way for government to invest itself in it without having to be accused later on of, well, you picked the right one, you picked the wrong one, and why did you do that? It's being handled at an expert level. It came to the conclusion that we needed to assist organizations throughout the city who were doing things to support this broader community. And we thought that we could do that with small direct grants, $20,000, $25,000 at a time, for people who would give us their ideas in a competitive process. We would pick 5 or 6 winners per round. We want to be doing this twice a year. And we've done 1 round already. We have a second round that has now been responded to, and we're doing the evaluations now. There's a lot of things going on in the world. Example, there's an awful lot of startup companies coming out of Israel. We recently did a trade mission to Israel back in November, and the focus of the 5 days we spent in Israel was really around getting to know their startup community and being able to communicate to them, well, your plan in life is you do these startups, but you need markets, and so you need to position yourself in much larger markets like Europe, like North America, and we went there specifically to say that Philadelphia is a place you need to be thinking about. Why? Middle of the East Coast, access up and down the coast, access to academic institutions, access to other entrepreneurs, and put ourselves on the map. So we need to continue to do a better job of putting ourselves on the map. You do that through these things like trade missions, but you also do it through direct business attraction, trying to get more venture capital in particular to locate itself here. The essential unit of activity around supporting the entrepreneurial culture and the central unit of economic growth in the world are cities. I do think cities are the laboratory of innovation because they are the geographic entity around which people typically identify themselves. I would tell you that I think that there are innovation hubs that are focused on the academy being a partner in these things. If you talk to, I'd say, most universities, you'll certainly find that they're not the experts necessarily in business formation. The common story at major universities is research done within the university. It might get commercialized, but it might not. Research, though, is at the heart of that. So what you have to do is get universities to be partners in these endeavors. Have government be a partner in it, have the private sector, the corporate sector, the business sector be partners in it. And what we're seeing, I think across the country, but we're also seeing very particularly in Philadelphia, is a much higher level of interest from universities to be part of those partnerships, maybe even to provide the space for them or the kind of intellectual housing for them.